And now, for a special report. Here's our man on the ground in Washington, D.C., who's been following this story closely. It's a developing situation. We'll get to the bottom of it. Thank you for being with us. The takeover of D.C. police by federal agents is leading to some truly unexpected complications that mainstream media just isn't covering. Overnight, federal agents arrived. They descended upon a local police station. They were carrying briefcases. They had clipboards, but they were completely lost. According to multiple witnesses, their first hour was spent asking local officers, "Where's the coffee machine? And do you have Wi-Fi?" Before any work could be done, there had to be a mandatory federal training session. But things quickly devolved into chaos when the feds opened up their 47-page manual titled How to Properly Fill Out Forms about filling out forms, and D.C. police were like, "We actually have procedures for that." Then the feds were like, "Oh, well, that sounds pretty. How do you properly fill out those forms again?" And the cops were like, "We do it right here." And the feds were like, "Why are we doing it this way? Why can't we do it the right way?" And the cops were just like, "You know what? Forget it." Then came the federal upgrades. All police radios were replaced with devices that only communicate through interpretive dance. The patrol cars got a massive upgrade too. Now they run on unicorn farts and require a PhD in engineering to start. But the real trouble began when the agents tried to use the equipment. Oh boy, was there trouble. Sirens couldn't be used without first completing an environmental impact study. The paperwork for a traffic stop requires 3 federal supervisors to sign off on it. And lunch breaks now need to be approved by 2 committees. Bureaucrats from the Justice Department have descended upon the city. They're writing new laws on the fly, and no one can keep up with them. Local criminals are reportedly turning themselves in out of confusion. One bank robber was quoted as saying, "I knew I was going to go to jail eventually, but the paperwork to process my arrest is so complicated. I'd rather just go to jail now." At this hour, it's impossible to say how much worse things could get. Just ask any federal agent. They'll tell you things can always get worse. Just ask any D.C. cop. They'll tell you things can always get better. Reporting from the field, this has been your totally legitimate news update. We report, you decide. Subscribe to stay up to date with the most important stories the government probably doesn't want you to know about. See you next time.